Doe horn salute. Good morning, and the best morning show on the Donkey Tube. Donkey Tube. Good morning, my hitters. Good morning, horn salute, guys. Dr. Daddy Death. Good morning, sir. I hope you're staying warm. Little Grizz 84 with the magic horn out there on the West Coast. Hope you're doing okay. Good morning, sir. Fritzy from Minnesota, if you're watching, hope you're okay. Mad Max and Mark, Connor Gregor, hope you guys are watching, you're doing okay, staying warm. It is brutally fucking cold in the state of Missouri. I think this is the coldest day so far. It's in the single fucking digits right now. I think the low, I haven't checked yet, it's supposed to be -4, -6 this morning. We don't warm up till tomorrow, which will be Wednesday, and then I have doctor's visits again. Oh boy, and I found out why there's no morphine at CVS, because there is a nationwide morphine shortage. Yes, I don't know if it's nationwide, but I know one thing, all around this area here, you can't get the shit. There's a shortage. My nurse told me that, so why don't we check on my crew real quick. We've got Foxy Roxy. Yeah, I've been trying to get my nose cleaned up so I can talk. Okay, Cammy Maddie, the beast. What's up, Foxy Roxy? Over here, you got fabulous Buddy Baker, the lovely Sammy Joe. You got the Tom there. Tiny, who I just busted shitting on my floor. Ninja. Here's Fast Freddy. He's my buddy. I like Freddy. We're gelling pretty good. There's a lily pad. Buffalo Biff. What's up, Buffalo Biff? Say hi to Donkey Tube. The lovely Fanny. Yeah, she's coming around too. She's biting and clawing me now. Once they start biting you, you know you're their friends. Vashti's up there. There's Pebbles. Yeah, it's fucking cold in this state. Got steam, big pot of water steaming, 450 degrees on that fucking stove. Cats really love it in here, especially when that heater's going. So, yeah, it's friggin' cold, man. This breaks my heart. There's all these cats out here and there's nothing I can do. It breaks my fucking heart. Yeah, right, Foxy Roxy. Yeah, these little kittens I rescued here last month, they're lucky. They wouldn't make it out there now. They're too small. Wouldn't last. Freddie and Fanny and that. So, morning, guys. Yeah, I called my doctor yesterday. If you hadn't watched or knew, I ran out of pain medicine last week. I'm on a morphine script, and I've been a junkie, so I understand withdrawals and being sick. Luckily, I'm on a very low dose of morphine, but still, it'll make you fucking sick. And well, you know, if you do any kind of narcotic medication, sooner or later, you're going to get sick. You can take the shit as prescribed. You can do everything right and still end up throwing up and ending up in the ER from being, I don't know, shit toxic. Look at this shit. God, they tear up the fucking curtains and shit. Those are fucking cats. So anyway, so I called my nurse, and she could tell I was fucking pissed off. I mean, I'm polite. I'm very polite when I'm mad, but I can express anger without, being too extreme. And so we told her the pharmacy problems and all this other shit. She called around. She called everybody from Hy-Vee to several counties around, everybody. There was a morphine shortage. So I know I'm not the only motherfucker out there that got clipped up. Of course, people want to keep their medicine information private and that. I don't mind sharing it, because if there's other people out there in the same boat that I am, maybe the information I'm sharing can help you, or you're not in the boat yet. You're going to be in the boat someday. You are. Anybody watching this that's in good health, you're going to be in the same situation someday. You're going to fall apart. You're going to not be who you once were 20, 30, 40 years ago. Now you start deteriorating and life becomes a bitch. I've been watching some NFL shows about the old Oakland Raider guys, all the Hall of Famers, names you used to hear all the time, but you don't hear no more. You know, Blanda, Snake, Christensen, Tatum. I mean, you know, John Madden. You know, all these names, and some of these players end up getting health issues later in life. And I watched this one. It was a black guy last night, and he ended up trapped at home. Don't get out. He had all kinds of medical issues and just trapped at home. And there's a lot of us out here that we're just trapped. I don't have a car. I don't have a life. I don't go nowhere. The biggest challenge for me now is getting to the post office box. I keep a post office box to keep from being tracked and maintain some kind of privacy in that. Regardless, I have an address where I can get my fucking mail. Because I live in rentals. Rental is not a stable thing anymore. You're eventually going to have to move. It's easier just to maintain the post office box. Let me check my time, make sure my video ain't dropping. So let's talk about the shitty protesters first, then we'll get to the Trump. So out of curiosity, at the end of the night, the protesting bullshit showed up, and how lame. How lame it looked. I watched this one. It looked like a bunch of pissed off white lesbians holding up signs saying black woman power. Really? Yeah, I mean, white chicks holding up black woman power signs. It's all the same stupid shout downs and slogans. 1, 2, 3. Trans rights. 1, 2, 3. F the Trump. Would you shut up? Hey, guys. Stop it. A little tension there between Sammy Joe and Buddy. Get down, Buddy. I hate when they hiss and fight. Yeah, it's the same slow. It's embarrassing. I can't even watch the shit, really. I was curious. And I thought there'd be all this burning, looting, mass killings and shit, and everybody going ape shit because the Orange Man, it was the farthest thing from it. How funny to be outside freezing your ass off, singing some stupid fucking chant. 1, 2, 3, trans rights. 1, 2, 3, F the Trump. How stupid. I would wish in the next 4 years they would stop these protests. This is not freedom of speech, and this is not freedom of expression, and this is not what the Founding Fathers intended to happen with freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is being able to say shit that's real and true on media without getting censorships, without being violated. J.D. Delayed showed this West guy beating the shit out of a guy in a gym. I don't know if you guys follow the prison things or not. Wes Watson is this big, muscular fucking jerk-off. He's real aggressive, and he was threatening, he's wanting people to come down to a gym and fight him. A big black dude went down to the gym, and if you watch the video, Wes beat this guy with a belt. They sat there, 3 guys thugged up on him. They're kicking, they're beating this guy. He's whimpering, and now there's a problems of assault. Now, here's the thing now. Wes called this guy down to fight, but didn't fight him fair. Used weapons on him, plus his thug buddies. And then the guy who went down there to fight filed a police report making a complaint. What a fucking bitch. Should have just took his lumps and got the fuck out of there. Should have showed up with the crew, because shit just ain't going to go your way. There's nothing fair about a street fight anymore. And what scares me about a street fight is this. People don't know when to stop. They'll fucking pound you until they wear out. They'll kick you, stomp you, beat you until they wear out. They don't care how hurt you are. They don't give a fuck if they stomp you to death. They could care fucking less. That's what's so scary about street fights. Let me check my shit still. Yeah, we're doing good. So, do you see what's going on with the Orange Man? Now, I didn't vote. I did not support either candidate. I would have supported a third party if we had one. Definitely an independent. I do not support either party. Do not even categorize me with this. I think when you look at the guest list of everybody there with Trump, it was all the oligarchs. Yeah, get used to the word oligarchs. I know it's a Russian term, but it also applies, Bezos, Musk, I think Zuckerberg was there, and a whole host of rich people in this room. I couldn't tell you who the fuck they were, but they all had money. So the richest fucking people on the planet were here with Trump. Some of the richest people in America were there with Trump. What does that tell you? These people have been our enemies for years. See, I think what's happened is we traded one bad for even worse. We went from the frying pan into a fire. We got rid of stupid DEI diversity shit. Good, got common sense, but now we got more of an authoritarian totalitarianism. Call it what you want. I see this man clamping down. In fact, I see him going after people because they tried to throw him in jail. He's got a fucking mugshot. He's been dragged through the fucking courts. They have tried to break this man financially. As far as I'm concerned, he never did anything wrong. So what? He slept with a hooker and wanted to pay her a few bucks to shut the fuck up. What's the fucking problem? At least he didn't have a laptop full of boards sitting there smoking crack cocaine like some president's son. What the fuck, man? So no, but and Elon Musk, I keep saying this, and all the world will wonder after Elon Musk. Can you say Antichrist? I'd almost put money on that. That's a tinfoil hat. That's my own personal opinion, theory. It doesn't mean shit, and I shouldn't get a violation for speaking my own fucking mind. And all the world shall wonder after Elon Musk someday. You can make fire come out of heaven with SpaceX. And watch out for that phony religious fire. And notice, too, that there's always a Catholic. I'm not saying nothing bad about Catholics whatsoever, but there's always a Catholic involved with these inaugurations. He's outside shaking hands with a guy in a white robe. So, you know, all roads lead to Rome. I've talked about this shit before, but no, what I saw in those publicity pictures with the inauguration is I've got plenty of fuel for fire now for my church. The Scarlet Beast with that horror riding it, yeah, it's in effect. Think about this. We're running out of time. I'm the only person talking about 2044. Darwin had a theory. I have a theory. If you don't understand this, you need to pick up the Snake Church. You can fast track the bullshit. You can get to the meat and potatoes of it, scratch your fucking head and start figuring it out. So there's Agenda 25, Agenda 30 from the UN or whatever. I can't even imagine what's going to happen in the 2030s because whatever happens in that 10 years, you're coming into the 2040s and man, it's not, I don't have good vibes on this. I don't have a crystal ball. Nothing's been revealed, but I don't have good vibes on it. But no, when you look at all those rich people, they have the money and power to improve things, to make the world a better place. But the $1 million, the big yachts and all the expensive toys and the biggest houses that you can imagine, it's just a fucking waste of money. Oh, the $26 million car. I'm not fucking shitting you. Steve McQueen made a movie called Le Mans, I think in 69 or 70, and he drove the Gulf Porsche number 20. Famous car all over this movie. So I guess Jerry Steinfeld might own this thing too. So either way, they rolled the fucking car into Meekum. I can't believe this. $26 million for a fucking car you can't even drive on the fucking street. It's a show car. It's going to live in a garage somewhere, a sheltered life. It might go to a car show here and there. $26 million fucking dollars for a goddamn car. I can't even wrap my head around it. If I had that kind of money, I wouldn't have a mansion. I'd still have a simple ranch house. I'd put my old lady in the house. The cats would have their own little like a barn, heated, air-conditioned barn and shit so they can have a place. I'd have property on a lake, and I'd have my sailboat down at the end of the dock because I'd be living on my fucking sailboat and not in the house with Mel and the cats. Yeah, I'd be living on my sailboat down at the dock. I'd always have this dream. If I was a rich man, take my little sailboat out, me and Mel and a couple cats, and some cigarettes, some bottled water and that, and a little bit of food, the Barbie, put the Barbie on the back there and find a little cove somewhere, drop the anchor and just sit out there. Listen to the sounds of the water and the birds and just the sights and smells of nature. Yeah, that rich man's fantasy. Check my time here. So, yeah, we got to start wrapping this up. So, hit my like and subscribe, horn salute. Thank you for watching, guys. Brutally cold here in Missouri. Keep that ass warm, guys. Okay, in just another couple days we'll break this and get ready for a new round of fake football. I think the Taylor Chiefs are playing the Bills this weekend. Let's see how that goes. I got a cat at the door. I got to go. Goodbye. Hit my like and subscribe, guys.